Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
Hello there and welcome. Welcome, Gary.
Good morning. Glad to be here again.
Yes, always glad to have you. We have a couple of in the news questions today. First one, Gary, can you tell us about the new rule being proposed for non-jury trials in the state of Georgia?
Well, I think it's come as a result of what we've been experiencing. On earlier this week, the Georgia Supreme Court extended the emergency rules here in Georgia. So now all of our procedures and deadlines have been delayed further to June 12th. So it's really pushed us. And then there's a 30-day delay after that to allow people to respond and do things. So it's really pushed us into July already, really. So I think the Superior Court judges are saying, look, we're having some luck with these Zoom conferences and video conferencing, and they've been using them in criminal proceedings for years. So I think that's what they're looking to do, is have hearings on divorce proceedings or other civil matters. They can be done this way without juries in their conference, in their office, and they can make the decision on what to do based on the facts they hear.
It's fascinating. Now, another question. This one, a little more local too, but restaurants are starting to open up. I know they are here in Columbus. Now that restaurants are beginning to open back up, is there anything we should know?
Well, I think we all hope that they all get opened back up and soon, because man cannot live by drive-through fast food alone. I mean, and that's the scary part to me. What's going to happen to all these restaurants and the servers and the people that depend on them, not to mention just our ability to meet and commune and eat together, So anyway, I hope it is moving forward. I know a lot of restaurants have opened. The social distancing makes them kind of awkward. But I think ultimately we'll get to the point where if we're able, we can sit closer and acknowledge the fact that we might not know what the other person, if they have the disease or not. So I don't know where it's going. There's two ways to look at this. One is we are social distancing for the good of our community, so we don't let this spread. The other is the liability side. And until we're able to get the testing we need, I think it's going to be hard for these restaurants to have tables close enough to make them viable. And anyway, we're all cheering for that part of our community and supporting them any way we can.
Right, and to be able to gather together again to enjoy a meal, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it defines us from meat and threes to whatever, it's just special to be able to go out.
Oh, Gary, thank you so very much for answering the very apropos questions. We'll see you on the very next Legal Break.
Thank you.